Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Millwall up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Things are going fairly well for Spurs after their first two games. They've been efficient with the ball, they've looked threatening, and they've deserved their 2 wins. They'll certainly be tough to beat today.
Well, didn't really make the keeper work terribly hard. And this is the lineup for Millwall.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And the starting 11 for Spurs.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
And he has options available. Suddenly they have possession. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Well, the situation has changed in the Sheffield United game. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
Yep, it's a goal for Sheffield United. It's all even Stevens at 1-1.
Oh no, what a chance this is! And Tottenham struggling to keep the ball. Well, unfortunately we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. To clarify, Sheffield United did score in that match, and it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Can they forge ahead? It's a corner.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
Perfect challenge. This looks more than decent. Kramer. This looks interesting. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Hackney. Oh, you'll have a go! And did just enough defensively. Kulusevski. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Really a marvellous result for Tottenham Hotspur in their last game against Burnley. How do you see them faring in this match?
Yes, their 2-0 victory was fairly comfortable in the end. They certainly controlled most of the possession. And when you look at the two teams today, I'd expect them to win again. They should be too strong for their opponents here.
And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Well, on target, but tame, you might say. Straight at the keeper.
Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play from both sides has been really poor. But some credit must go to the defenders because they've dominated here today.
Now with Aziz. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Norwich. The power that he struck it straight down the middle. Goalkeeper had no chance. It's now 1-1 with under 5 minutes left to play till half-time.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And giving them too much space on the flank. And flying forwards here. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Josh Coburn. It's a neat move. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And I'm sure Dejan Kulusevski will concede himself. This hasn't been his best performance so far.
Well, he's certainly not been at his best, but credit the opposition. They've defended really well against him.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Now a decent position. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passing here.
And Castro has it now. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Feni Aziz. And an astute piece of defending. Kulusevski. This might get them in front. Now he must favour the cross. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So, on with the match. And that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Castro with it. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV.
Oh, look out, chance here.
Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And time for the change now. An effective ball win. Oh, that's splendid play. Gray. Can he? And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Ryan Leonard. On to Taylor. Leonard.
Can the owner of the blue car please return to your vehicle?
Aziz.
The lights are on.
And news of a goal at Vicarage Road. That's our cue to send it over to Alex.
It's a goal for Middlesbrough. It's now 1-0 with 76 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Denore. Another live game in the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Norwich City.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Lot to like about that pass. And denied by the crossbar.
Yeah. Does really well to get to the ball first, but he just couldn't keep it down. But it was close.
Hayden Hackney. Intelligent ball. Just cutting off the supply. Chance to run at them. Giving it away. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Can he put it in? Huge block. And the referee blows his whistle, and Tottenham are the victors. They get the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, it's another good display, and I have to say a well-deserved win. They look a really strong side at the moment. They just need to keep it going now.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed, I thought, was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
Such a bold move to leave out a star player. The manager is taking charge, and this is a decision that could make or break his future at the club. And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Norwich City.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. In a decent position now. Really a marvellous result for Tottenham Hotspur in the last game against Millwall. Interested to know how you think it might go.
Yeah, winning a tight game 1-0 away from home is always a good result. They certainly worked hard for it. And when you look at the two teams today, I'd expect them to win again. They should be too strong for their opponents here.
Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Opportunity. In it goes! The call for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Ahmed. Jakov Medic. Ahmed. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Can he level it? And holds on to it confidently. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game. Up against his old club today, he was always going to be front and centre. And you have to say, there's been an awful lot of goodwill.
Well, you're always a little nervous playing against your old team. You want to put in a good performance, and you certainly don't want the fans on your back. But he had many a good display in front of this crowd, and they haven't forgotten that.
Gray. Gallagher. Surely, a goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Stacey. Jakov Medic. Matej Jurasek. Just cutting off the supply. Maddison. That is tackling of the highest order.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box, and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. James Maddison. Might do damage on the break. And there it breaks down. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. How did they let that attack come to an end? Harry Darling. Jurasek. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Half-time then, here in the English capital. Good performance so far by James Maddison, I think it's fair to say.
Well, he's looked unstoppable today. Quick, clever, skillful, and he's taken his goals really well. He's been wonderful to watch.
So here we go into the second half at the home of Tottenham Hotspur. Mate Jurasek. Well, this could really help the cause. What can he do with it now? Oh, it might be. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Playing it in. Well, the header not troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, I have to say the defender has done just enough there to put him off.
There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, at about £50 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. He's certainly got the skill and character to be a real star for them.
Jeffrey Schlupp. Can they carve out a chance?
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, Birmingham awarded the penalty. The keeper dived, but he hit it straight down the middle. An easy one. It's now 1-0 with 57 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Ahmed. An impressive run. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. James Maddison. Well, the Championship is such a competitive division, and this is a game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's Spurs taking on Watford.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a...
Can he put it away? Oh, the post denied him. Well, no way through in the end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Into the final 20 minutes. Conor Gallagher. On to Gray. Well, who would dare predict the outcome of matches in the Championship? This is one to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Norwich City facing Millwall. Ahmed. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this.
Well, they can't be too patient, can they?
Well, attacking possibilities. Ten minutes to go then. And a Norwich City throw in here. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Getting in there to take it away. And news of a goal in the Hull City match. Let's get the information from Alex.
It's a second goal for Sheffield United. It's now level at 2-2 with 83 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, running room in the wide position. Corner kick forthcoming. And time for the change now. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, a twitchy clearance. Oh, surely. Oh, chance missed. And that might represent their final opportunity of the game.
Well, that had to go in. Time's running out for them here.
James Maddison. Might lead to a chance. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And with that, the referee says that is the end of the match. And Spurs victorious. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
James Maddison can be such a difficult opponent, and that proved to be the case today. Summarise for us what you liked about his performance.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Well, everything is pointing towards a league game to truly savour, with the unmistakable notes of tension and excitement in the air. Nobody here needs reminding that every point is precious. Stay tuned for it all, right here on EA TV. Hello to you from Vicarage Road, a ground that's got so much history and hosted all levels of football over many years. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. We've got coverage of Championship football for you today. It's Watford versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, thanks as always, Guy. We've got two good teams here, a great atmosphere and plenty to look forward to. This should be really entertaining.
Now, this might be promising. It's the first time these two managers have gone head-to-head. Interesting to see who gets the upper hand.
Yeah, but they'll know each other's tactics. It will certainly be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how Watford line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Delivered into the box. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Just about able to get fingertips to it, and a corner to come. They decide against putting it in. And the goalkeeper has that and keeps it in his grasp. Simons. Okay, it's time to cross to Alex Scott now because there's been a goal elsewhere.
Yep, it's a goal for Hull City. It's now 1-0 with 12 minutes played.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. Had to work hard to keep that in. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
That's a good pass. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Simons. Played in with that. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Oh, nice vision in that pass. And it's gone in for an own goal. They've given a helping hand.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
One 0 then as we get started again. And on to Chankvatadze. Kayembe. Oh, that's a lovely pass.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Has the space to whip it in here. And that's where the attack ends. Overcooked and behind. Simons. Now that's how to play it through. And there's another one! Valuable breathing space for them now.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And it all leads to a very tidy finish. He just guided it with great technique into the net. It's a really good goal.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Destiny Udogie. And they've kept it in just. Good-looking ball played in. And the keeper's sorted it out with some difficulty. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. Edo Kayembe. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Kayembe. Can't afford a missed kick now. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at Vicarage Road. We show the details of good performances, so it's only right we highlight the more disappointing ones as well.
Yeah, he's not played well, has he? He's just failed to have an impact here. Mind you, I think we could say that about the whole team. He just hasn't looked like scoring today.
Back to it then, the second half begins. A really good spell, but they need to make something happen soon. Udogie. Well, let's cross to Alex now with news of a goal in the Burnley game.
It's a goal for Burnley. They're the first on the score sheet here with 50 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. A little sloppy on the ball there. Well, so much space to attack. Now, this could be costly. This to get back in it. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. This could be threatening. And it's been seen and stopped.
That, I think, was a big chance.
Ngakia. Could take things forward a notch here. Oh, should score! And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
And so the ball's rolling again, with Spurs really beginning to run away with this. And on to Chakvatadze. Well, they've won the ball, now what to do with it? And on to Chakvatadze. That's a nice forward-thinking pass.
There's a message for Alan Roach. That's Alan Roach.
Plays it into the area now.
Your wife is waiting for you. Thank you.
A move that had much promise, but it's a promise broken. Xavi Simons having a look, got behind it and kept it out. It's played in now. And that hasn't been decisively dealt with. You can put the speculation to bed now because Chelsea have got the signing over the line. A good move?
Well, at about £50 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. He's certainly not...
Now, here's a chance. Oh, an incredible tackle. OK, I think there's been a goal somewhere else. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for Hull City. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. They're ahead by 2 now, with just over 10 minutes left to play.
As ever, thank you, Alex. Great hands. A strong header, but an even stronger save. And there's going to be a change now. And delivered into the middle. It looked like something building there, but no longer. Kulusevski. They won the ball, now to keep it. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Tom Dele Bashiru. And on to Chakvatadze. And on to Ngakia. Put into the middle. And that's that. The flag's up. A sub about to come on. Dejan Kulusevski. And the ref says that's a foul and that's a penalty. To finish it off here. And he does the job from the spot.
Once the keeper decided which way to go, he just passed it into the other side. Never really in danger.
There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
There have been a few good performances out there today, but of all the players on show, he's one that's really caught the eye.
Well, he certainly played his part in the win today. Both with his penalty and general play, I thought he was a constant threat throughout the game.